So hi everyone, very good morning to all of you, and I'm Dr. Sumer, and Dr. Deepti will be joining us in a moment. And today in the daily transform session at 10 a.m., which we do on the DAMS YouTube channel as well as in the DAMS app, we will talk about something which is less talked about. And I will try our best to give you the perspective needed in this side of the journey. I wanted to ask you in the beginning of the session today, is any competitive exam only about the MCQs? What do you think? Is preparing for any competitive exam, is it only about the MCQs? Yes or no? Let me know in the comments. Is it only about the question preparation? Is it only about the studies? Or there is something more to a competitive exam? Can you tell me? So, we all believe that, probably we are only looking at um, exam, a book. I have to read this book, practice the MCQ, I'll get through. Okay. But what is happening is it is not that simple. It is not that simple. There is a human side of the NEET PG preparation, which is beyond the MCQs. It is about maybe somebody saying mental strength. It is about clinical sense. It is about concepts. But beyond the concepts, beyond the concepts, beyond the knowledge. Now, can you tell me? I have seen many times two students with same level of preparation, same level of MCQ skills, but ultimately their performance is not similar. Why? Why? So, what I'll try to do is, and Dr. Deepti will be joining in a moment, and what I'll try to do is, today we will talk about the human side of NEET PG preparation. And I'll try to tell you something which is very important, something which is very important, okay? The first point that I wanted to tell you is called as self-doubt. This self-doubt is anchored on your past failures. I had the fortune of mentoring many students in the past, 25 years. And I have seen many students who come from a private medical college or who come from a foreign college or come from a peripheral college. When they start preparing for NEET PG, the first thing they have is self-doubt. How many of you agree to this? If you have self-doubt, अगर मुझे लग रहा है कि मैं नहीं कर पाऊंगा, I have doubt on my ability, then you're not able to go 100%, and you are like, अरे यार इतना पढ़ के भी क्या होगा, अरे ये क्लासेस से क्या होता है, अरे इससे क्या होगा, and you start taking weak choices. So first thing I wanted to bust as a myth today is we have talked about multiple toppers, multiple high achievers who have come from private colleges. We have talked about foreign medical graduates doing PG names. In our transform sessions, we have tried to tell you this idea कि बॉस तू कहाँ से पढ़ के आया है वो नहीं डिटरमाइन करेगा तू कहाँ पहुंचेगा.
Absolutely, yes. In fact, I dedicated one such talk to all my students who were recently doing my daily regular batch classes. That, when you start, you have to let go of your past. Okay? And उसके लिए बहुत ज़रूरी है that you forgive yourself, you stop blaming yourself, right? You have to understand whatever best was possible for whatever reasons, and you took certain decisions, and now when you will look at them at hindsight, you will feel अरे वो decision गलत था. But whatever has happened. We can't change that. The only thing we can now change and rather create is your present. Okay, so if you be in the present and try and do justice to it, I am sure each one of you will be able to go past of what has happened in the past, and you will realize that you have so much potential, as much as anyone else may have, right? So it is very essential that not just to have self doubts and think of past failures. प्लीज forgive yourself, अपने आप को माफ कर दो, जो भी गलत डिसीजन भी लिए हैं, ठीक है, जो अब आपको गलत लगते हैं, उसको अपने आप को इतना नहीं आपको हैमर करना है कि आप उठ ही ना पाओ वापस. सो टेल योरसेल्फ यार ठीक है, हो सकता है कुछ गलतियां हुई हो, बट आई एम हियर टू करेक्ट देम नाउ, आई एम हियर टू डू बेटर नाउ. यस.
And the second, human side that we wanted to talk about today is insecurity. Insecurity is that, medical science is huge, humongous. And, when we look at the volume of the study that we need to do, we start feeling humbled. We start feeling like an imposter. This is one of the things that I wanted to talk about today. And probably, you will not hear डॉक्टर्स टॉकिंग अबाउट इट, यू विल हियर स्टूडेंट्स टॉकिंग अबाउट इट। स्टूडेंट्स बोलेंगे मुझे लग रहा है कि मैं नहीं कर पाऊंगा, ये बहुत ज्यादा है, शायद मैं कर ही नहीं सकता, शायद मेरे बस का ही नहीं है, मे बी आई एम इम्पोस्टर हेयर, मुझे लग रहा है बाकी सब तो बहुत बड़े जीनियस हैं जो कर पा रहे हैं, मैं नहीं कर पाऊंगा। So, first of all, I wanted to tell you today that medical science is something which will take you to be a lifelong learner. You need to tell yourself, I will keep learning lifelong. It is a huge science, but it is a blessing. This is probably the only science in the world where you heal people, where you heal people. So it will require lifelong learning. You have to get out of this imposter syndrome. You have to think कि मैं नहीं कर पाऊंगा, ये तो सिलेबस ज्यादा है, बाकी बहुत भगवान है, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है। Everyone has the similar capabilities. You need to tell ये सभी जो बच्चे मेरे आसपास पढ़ रहे हैं मेरे ही तो जैसे हैं, ये जितना कर पा रहे हैं उतना मैं भी कर पाऊंगा, जो नहीं कर पाऊंगा I'll keep learning lifelong. You have to tell yourself.
Right. So another example, in my recent class, एक बच्चे ने नया ज्वाइन किया था एंड एट द एंड ऑफ द क्लास वो मुझे आके बोला, मैम जब मैं सुबह आया तो मैं डर गया कि यहाँ ऑडिटोरियम भरा हुआ है, सब पढ़ रहे हैं, सुबह से लेके शाम तक पढ़ रहे हैं। तो उसे लगा कि जब मैं पहली बार व्हेन आई वाज सिटिंग देयर इन द मॉर्निंग आई फेल्ट, यार ये तो मैं तो नहीं कर सकता। एंड देन ही केम टू मी एट द एंड एंड देन ही वाज टेलिंग मी दिस कि मैम अगर मैं कर पाया, so I said, yes, when you were starting in the morning, you felt, how will you do it? But you could do it. And, every time you challenge your limits, every time you give yourself new targets, you understand कि मैं कर सकता हूँ, मैं कर पाऊंगा। Yes, in the process, उसने कहा मैम पर हाँ मैं थक गया हूँ। मैंने बोला फेयर, अगर आप कोई चीज करने में थके ही नहीं तो इसका मतलब ना तो आपने उसमें फिजिकल एफर्ट लगाया, ना आपने उसमें अपना मेंटल कंसंट्रेशन लगाया। If there is mental exhaustion, if there is physical exhaustion, you are growing. Yes, the same thing we tell, people tell us at the gym कि अगर मसल्स में दर्द हो रहा है इसका मतलब आज उस मसल ने काम किया है, right? So yes, you feed it well after that. So you feed your brain with good thoughts, you work with positive energy, and yes, it will get exhausted, but it is going to grow. Yes.
And the third thing that I wanted to talk about today is that whenever you feel self-doubts and insecurities, there are two methods to, get over with them. First is go to your original why. Go back to your original why. That will give you the energy. That will give you the power to move forward. My question to you is कि यार अगर मुझे लास्ट फेलियर ने मुझे बताया कि मैं नहीं कर पाऊंगा, वॉल्यूम ऑफ सिलेबस ने मुझे इनसिक्योर कर दिया, लोगों को देख के मैं इनसिक्योर हो गया, बट देन आई नीड टू गो बैक टू माई वाई। मैं क्यों आया यहाँ पे? व्हाट इज माई वाई? मैं क्या बनना चाहता हूँ? सो विल आई लेट माई सेल्फ डाउट एंड इनसिक्योरिटी ओवर पावर माई वाई? No, because why is my compass. You have to go back to your original why and you have to think. And I will now ask you to write down in your comment and tell me, let's see how many of you can tell me, what was your why when you joined the MBBS course? What was your why when you joined MBBS? क्यों करा तुमने ये? क्यों करना चाहते थे? एंड बी ऑनेस्ट अबाउट इट, डोंट गिव अ फैंसी आंसर के सर फंस गया, ये कर गया, ये सब ट्विटर पे अच्छा लगता है, असली जिंदगी में नहीं है। असली जिंदगी में तो बनना चाहता था डॉक्टर, सोशल मीडिया में जो मर्जी लिखता रहे, असली में तो बनना चाहता था। ये हम ना एक टीनेज के अंदर या हम जब आपकी उम्र में होते हैं ना, तो लगता है कि किसी तरह प्रोफेशन को उल्टा पुल्टा बोल के स्मार्ट लगेंगे, नहीं लगेगा बेटा स्मार्ट। कूल वही है जो अपने जो कर रहा है उसको प्यार करता है, जो कर रहा है उसको उसके ऊपर पूरी तरह पैशनेट है, वो कूल है। अपने ही काम को नीचा दिखा के कि डॉक्टर बनने के क्या हो गया, ये क्या हो गया, इज नथिंग विल कम आउट ऑफ इट, नथिंग विल कम आउट ऑफ इट। ओके, सो कैन यू टेल मी व्हाट वाज योर व्हाई? कोई कह रहा है इट वाज माय ड्रीम, इट इज टू मेक माय पेरेंट्स प्राउड, आई वांटेड टू uplift my family, to lead a peaceful life with dignity, to be the best. Chirag, very good. To do something big.
एंड सडनली अभी आप कितनी देखो अच्छी अच्छी चीजें लिख रहे हो, बट सडनली जब आप एग्जाम फेज में आते हो, इस प्रिपरेशन जर्नी में आते हो, आई सी दिस लैक ऑफ एंथुजियाज्म, सडनली ऑल दीज बिग ड्रीम्स आर गॉन। एंड आपने क्या किया, इंस्टेड ऑफ रेजिंग योर बार, आप सबने अपने ड्रीम्स को ही छोटा कर दिया है। कोई कहता है बस 20,000 रैंक आ जाए, कोई कहता है बस इतना सा हो जाए, बस 150 नंबर आ जाए, right? Do you understand this? So instead of raising ourselves, why Dr. Sumer wants you to recall your why is because we need to not make our dreams smaller. We are supposed to grow to reach our dreams. Dreams to आपकी उम्र में, at your age, when you are in the best of your youth and health, you have to dream big. Almost, you should be dreaming impossible things. That's the beauty of life. Okay, don't let circumstances wear you down. Don't let circumstances make you कि यार ये इतनी बड़ी ड्रीम तो मैं नहीं अचीव कर सकता, चल इतना सा कर लेता हूँ. नो, दैट इज नॉट हाउ इट शुड बी.
I'll quickly, take a message that Sripriya has written in the comments. Yes, sir, I lost my sister at 6 years of age due to encephalitis, and that is why, I wanted to become a doctor. So, Sripriya, that is the beauty of being a doctor. You lost someone very close to you, and now you want to make sure that no one else has to suffer that. That is the biggest why you can have. Now, my question to you, Sripriya, and all of you is, अब क्या थोड़ा सा जो सेल्फ डाउट आ रहा है या और लोग पढ़ रहे हैं या वॉल्यूम ज्यादा है पढ़ाई का उसको मैं मेरे इस बड़े सपने को छोड़ दूं क्या? नहीं कर सकते ना. ओके, एंड ऑल्सो आई हैव अ क्वेरी एंड आई वी आर वेरी ब्यूटीफुल ह्यूमन साइड क्वेश्चंस टुडे. एक बच्चा कह रहा है कि सर माय पेरेंट्स आर सिक, आई हैव टू गो टू देम टू द हॉस्पिटल आल्सो एंड आई हैव टू स्टडी आल्सो, मैं कैसे करूं? तनुश्री, माय क्वेश्चन इज अ वेरी वेरी डायरेक्ट क्वेश्चन टू यू. ओके, मेरा क्वेश्चन तेरे से ये है, क्या दोनों में से एक को छोड़ सकती है या छोड़ सकते हैं? बेटा बता बता, नहीं कर सकते बेटा. हमारी जिंदगी के अंदर वी हैव टू डू द बेस्ट पॉसिबल इन एवरी जोन दैट वी आर इन. एक को नहीं छोड़ सकते, नॉट एट द कॉस्ट ऑफ अनदर. यू अंडरस्टैंड? सो मैं मेरा हमेशा ये कहना है, अगर परिवार को छोड़ के सक्सेस भी पाया तो क्या पाया? ओके, और अपने सपनों को कुर्बान करके यू कीप लिविंग अ लाइफ ऑफ रिग्रेट्स, वो भी सही नहीं है. तो यू नीड टू पुश हार्डर नाउ. You need to rise to the occasion. You need to tell yourself that I'm a phoenix. I will rise from the ashes. I will be the child that my parents want me to be. I will be the student that my teachers, my mentors, my transformers in the morning want me to be. And I will be the person that I want to be. Okay? उसके लिए मेरा आपको एक एडवाइस है, कुछ छोड़ना पड़ेगा. एंड दिस वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट एंड प्रॉब्ली द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट मैसेज दैट आई वांटेड टू गिव टू माय चिल्ड्रन टुडे. कुछ तो छोड़ना पड़ेगा. ये तो नहीं छोड़ सकते, ये दोनों चीजें तो नहीं छोड़ सकते. वो जो एंडलेसली सोशल मीडिया स्क्रॉल कर रहा है बच्चे, और वो जो फालतू दोस्तों के साथ बैठ के फालतू टाइम खराब कर रहा है, जो तेरे दोस्त हैं भी नहीं, मतलब वो वाला दोस्त नहीं कर रहा, कुछ दोस्त तो अच्छे होते हैं, लेकिन बहुत सारे ऐसे लोग होते हैं जिनके हम अपने आप ही उनके साथ टाइम बिता रहे हैं, हमें पता है वो मेरा दोस्त भी नहीं है, मुझे पसंद भी नहीं करता, फिर भी तो टाइम निकाल रहा है. वो सब छोड़ना पड़ेगा, क्योंकि तुझे सपने भी चाहिए, तुझे पेरेंट्स, तेरे माँ बाप, तेरे मम्मी पापा, उनका भी ध्यान रखना है, वो बड़ी बात है बेटा, और तेरा सपना भी पूरा करना है. सो कुछ छोड़ना पड़ेगा टू क्रिएट द टाइम.
Tanushri, I think sir has given you the wisest advice that he has learned over his life. And I will tell you what I should be telling you right now, that I know it seems tough phase, but this too shall pass. Okay? It shall pass, and there are going to be good times around as well. Okay? So just have faith and trust that this too shall pass.
I see one more highly inspiring message today in the comments. एक बच्चा बता रहा है, sir, my brother is having Becker's muscular dystrophy and he's my
I
biggest
read it.
inspiration to become a doctor. Hats off, beta, hats off. So, what I want you to know is, we are all underestimating the power of a doctor. You are all writing on Twitter and saying कि डॉक्टर बन के क्या होगा, ये होगा, वो होगा. ये नहीं सोच रहे कि जो बच्चा बीमार है, उसकी जिंदगी में तो डॉक्टर एक बहुत ही बड़ा इंसान है, जो उसके लिए क्योर भी ला सकता है, उसको सपोर्टिव भी ला सकता है. क्यों नहीं करेंगे हम, है ना? सो आई जस्ट वांटेड यू टू गो बैक टू द ओरिजिनल व्हाई टुडे. दैट विल गिव यू द ऑप्टिमिज्म दैट यू रिक्वायर. It is not like the loud motivation that you need. You need that small, tiny flicker of glow that you get in your head as a child when you thought, I will do something meaningful in my life. Go back to that why.
And I will tell you a very, very important thing. When you get your why and you go all out, you put your 100%, you know that when you are becoming your better version, do you know already this is a social service, right? So please understand, social service इसलिए नहीं है कि सब चाहेंगे कि आप free practice करो, बिल्कुल नहीं. मुझे लगता है कि अगर कोई अपना काम टू द बेस्ट ऑफ हिज एबिलिटी कर रहा है, if you have acquired the best of the skills, if you are the best version of yourself and you're doing your work truthfully, that itself is a social service, no matter what work you are doing. So understand that, if you want to really think big about this society, about our country, it has to start from you. You have to be capable enough, you have to be, good in whatever you are doing. And once you do that, you understand that itself is a kind of a service. Okay? So you're also meeting the bigger purpose in life, right? So start focusing on self, acquire skills, become your better versions, get the best out there, and you will realize that the world is going to value you, but most importantly, you are going to value yourself. You will have pride in thinking of the person you have become. Each one of us needs to be proud of the person that I will become. Yes, so can you all write this? Can you write this? Not just in the chat box, but also to yourself. It has to be a note to yourself. I'm going to be proud of the person that I am becoming. And that's very essential. Go back to it. Every time उसको देखो यार कि मुझे अपनी जर्नी को जब मैं अपनी जर्नी देखूं, I should be proud of all the things that I've done. Maybe even if it was a sacrifice, maybe if it was, hardship, maybe if it was all efforts, but I have to feel proud. Okay?
And today I also wanted to talk about something that is very close to my heart. Now, in today's world, I'm sure you would all agree, you have many friends, maybe thousands of friends on your social media. You have many people that claim to be your well wishers in your college and your students, around you. Do you agree or not? You have so many things happening, but there's no meaning in it. When you truly need someone, you feel alone. When you truly need someone, you feel alone. You feel fatigued out. You feel burnt out. That happens to everybody who wants to do more in life. You want to give more. You want to create an impact, but somehow you find people around you are not there to support. There is a lack of meaningful support. This is what, when we observed, me and Dr. Deepti, we observed that this is something that is lacking in the medical students. It
Yes.
is not there. We started the daily transform, and today I wanted to share with you, we are at 126th episode. Every day morning we're doing it, just to be that tiny little flame in your life. टाइनी लिटिल फ्लेम, दुनिया की नेगेटिविटी के तूफान में, हवा में, अंधेरे में कोई तो हो यार, जो वो एक छोटी सी लाइट दिखाए कि यार रोशनी तो है. So today what I feel is there is total lack of meaningful support, and even in the academic side we see many people are just selling their lectures. They open a record कर दिया, लो इसको, लो. What is this? We need to support. So on our app, we're there every day for you. मेरा गोल है, मैं हर दिन तुम्हारे साथ हूँ, हर दिन तुम्हारे साथ हूँ. और मैं ये आपको भी कहना चाहता हूँ, find meaning in it. We need to have support. We need, being a doctor is not easy, being a medical student is not easy. You need meaningful support. It is not like कि कोई हम दोस्तों के साथ बैठे हैं लेकिन सर दोस्त कह रहे हैं कि, and one thing is again, one very very, I feel very strongly about it. बहुत सारे बच्चे आते कहते सर, आई whenever I'm stressed out, I go to my friends and my friends tell me to use something else to get the stress out. I hate it, beta. You don't need to get addicted to any, drugs or any smoking or alcohol. You don't need that. You need meaningful support. You need someone to tell you, तू कर लेगा बेटा, तू कर लेगा, तू उसी सपने के लिए बना है जो तूने originally देखा था. Okay? So I want you now to look back in your life, and I do this myself. Whatever I'm telling you is from my heart. I do this myself. I consciously filter out people from my life who have no meaning for me. So I want you to, think about it also. सोच के देखो एक बार. वो अब आज लिख के देख, ऐसे कौन कौन से लोग हैं जिनको तूने अपने लिस्टों में डाल रखा है, जिनकी कमेंट तू देख रहा है, जो तेरे को पुल डाउन करे जा रहे हैं यार जिंदगी में. हटा यार, छोड़ यार, जिंदगी छोटी है, इतना टाइम नहीं है. So we have a lack of meaningful support in the medical fraternity, and that is why in DAMS we built that pillar of support. I am very proud that DAMS Alpha is the only app which has a soul, where we are totally connected to your cause. You may be angry at us also sometimes. हम वो भी सुनेंगे. बता तेरे को क्या गुस्सा है, मुझे पता है तेरे को गुस्सा मेरे पे नहीं, गुस्सा सिर्फ सर्कमस्टांस पे, विल बी हियर, सुनेंगे तेरी बात, देन विल हेल्प यू. So my goal is that let us bring meaning back into this profession.
Absolutely, yes. So today, this is the purpose of coming to you and letting you know that, uh, things might have happened in the past. There may be things at personal level or at any other level that could be holding you back. You need to break those chains. You need to free yourself of the burden of your past. And you need to look forward uh, in your life with the same enthusiasm that you had when you were a little child, right? So let's just try and get all that enthusiasm, those big dreams, the desire to be the best one out there. It has to be there like a little fire, and we will ensure that it becomes like a big flame. Yes.
And
So
finally, before we go for the day, I wanted to tell you the final thing. With all this self doubt, people around us, with insecurities, we're losing our confidence. You have to get the confidence back. And today, I want all of you to promise me that you will download the DAMS app if you have not done it already and make a habit that you will do the free quiz available on the screen every single day of your life. You will keep doing it till the time you get into the leaderboard once. Day you will see your name in the DAMS leaderboard, it will give your confidence back. Do it in your class test. Do it in your DAMS app. You will go to the class test. Try to be in the leaderboard. किसी भी टेस्ट में लीडर बोर्ड में आना शुरू करेगा, योर कॉन्फिडेंस विल कम बैक, एंड कॉन्फिडेंट पीपल दे वर्क हार्डर.
absolutely, yes. So I'm sure each one of you are definitely going to be proud of the person that you are becoming. इस लाइन को हमेशा याद रखना. It will help you not lose your track and not get distracted as well, right? Also, if you have some special things that you want to talk to us about or a special episode, do let us know that, ma'am, please do a transform episode on this. Academic, non-academic, whatever it is, if you have something in your heart, do let us know, okay?
But we just wanted to acknowledge, and I'm again acknowledging this, and I want you to know, becoming a doctor is tough. Becoming a medical student and being where you are is already tough. So don't be harsh on yourself कि यार ये मैं नहीं कर पा रही, ये तो बहुत आसान. It is not easy. It is not easy. This journey is not easy. You are human. Don't forget this. You are human. Take care of your physical health. Take care of your mental health. पूरी जर्नी है, तू कर लेगा, बट टेक केयर ऑफ योरसेल्फ बच्चों. दिस इज व्हाट आई वांटेड टू टेल यू. और हो सकता है लोग ये बात ही ना करें, हो सकता है हम ये भूल जा रहे हो बीच में, हम पढ़ाई की बात कर जा रहे हैं, तेरी तो कर ही नहीं रहे ना. मैं आज फिर कह रहा हूँ, आई केयर अबाउट यू. Please take care of yourself bachcho. Please take care of your health. Please take care of your exercise schedule. Do not get into any substance abuse habit, and take care of your mental health beta. Wish you all the best bachcho. Remember, you are a human. You will do it. It is okay. There will be ups and downs.
Absolutely, yes. So have a wonderful day, everyone, and I'll be giving your daily targets. Ensure you meet your daily targets. Okay, so take care. Bye, everybody.
And finally, one final question for you. You will write down in the comments, by the time the music will be playing, I want you to write in the comments, I love myself. You will say it to yourself, I love myself. And bye everyone. Have a great day ahead.